Hey, Dr. Allie at Brown Chiropractic, and if you are prone to migraines or are currently suffering with a migraine, listen up because I'm going to share some information about how to avoid those triggers. So if you are suffering from a migraine, you may have a lot of sensitivity to light and sound. So trying to avoid those triggers would be the best way to keep those sensitivities at bay. Another trigger for migraine is going to be inflammatory foods. And they have also found that foods containing MSG or a lot of salt can trigger migraines as well. So if we're feeling a migraine coming on, doing our best to avoid inflammatory foods that are high in salt, like Chinese food, fast food, those types of things. Also wanting to avoid caffeine. Caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, so it is going to constrict those blood vessels, which a migraine can typically be caused from changes in blood supply and blood circulation to the head and neck. So we want to get as much blood circulation to that region as possible. So sometimes caffeine can be a trigger, unfortunately, as much as we like to have our coffee. Another trigger for migraines can be different chemicals or medications. Of course, check with your primary care or physician there when it comes to medications, but sometimes different hormonal medications can be a trigger for migraines as well. Another trigger for migraines can be stress, which, you know, all of us go through some level of stress at some point. So finding ways to manage that stress, working on better breathing, meditation, different techniques like that to help lower our stress levels and blood pressure overall. Another helpful tip for migraines is actually eating foods that contain magnesium or taking a magnesium supplement. A lot of the literature and research out there is showing that magnesium can be really beneficial to those suffering from migraines. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns about migraines, definitely check us out at Brown Chiropractic.